Hello, hello. It's been a while. I mean, like, oh, it's been how long? 1 week? Yes. So, you might notice that there's some difference in my VTuber tracking that looks a bit stiff because today I'm gonna try and make my VTuber track my cursor instead. So, actually, this is my cursor. So it's tracking my cursor right now because later I'll be doing a drawing stream, right? So there's a way for me to still use my VTube model while I am drawing, because usually I would use a PNG. So today I'm gonna use the cursor function, the tracking cursor function, because what if it's better? Uh, but I will try and create a PNG, like a more like moving PNG, where like my PNG will bounce when I talk and the hair is like moving and stuff. I've I've converted to Christianity now, my brothers. Wow, that is very very sudden. Congratulations, Red. But yeah, today I will try and do and use this cursor tracking. If it doesn't work, I will probably go back to using my PNG, I guess. So let's go to this part. Hold on, let me just yes. Hello. So I if if the model looks kind of funny, I think probably uh I'll probably switch back to PNG. I have saw some messed up stuff on YouTube. What kind of messed up stuff? I thought YouTube has restricted a lot of those so-called messed up stuff. But who knows, maybe it's back again. Cause I remember there's a time that it literally kinda just shows a lot of weird stuff. At this point at the point I start switching team. Interesting. Hang on guys, I just realized it doesn't work. The cursor tracking doesn't work because my drawing tablet is on the second screen, and I might need to switch back to PNG. I'm not sure. It's okay. There's people called incest. I literally saw a post. Oh gosh. On YouTube? How do you find those things on YouTube actually? You know, there's another messed up thing about YouTube, where they actually have like YouTube Kids, like the kids YouTube app, showing a bunch of very violent and gore stuff to children, and children just doesn't understand, because I mean, like, they're children, right? But other than that, there's also like a messed up like community that creates cartoons for children, looks like cartoons, and also but the content inside is so messed up. Oh my gosh, I can't. But yeah, it's really messed up. YouTube also has lolicon degenerates. Oh well, I mean, there's a lot of very awkward things on YouTube. So the reason why the report is not working, because what I've heard is that YouTube actually doesn't review the videos by human. They review the videos by bots. So if your report is not working, it probably means that the person that created the video has some type of bot that is not that is like somehow avoiding the system a bit, so yeah. YouTube is very messed up right now. there was a lot of times where a lot of people's videos also got copyrighted claimed, but the funny thing is like they didn't even sing any songs. They were just like humming random tunes, and then like random companies could be like, oh, that's my song, and then they just claim your video. Like, what? I just hummed a random tune. Why do you want to claim that this is your song? You know, it's kind of weird, man. YouTube is cooked. I'm literally trying to talk to YouTube right now on Twitter. Oh, I mean, like, I really hope they answer your tweet. You know what's an interesting thing you can try? What you can try and make a big, like, make it big, make it like a controversial thing. Like, oh, why is YouTube having all this kind of content now? It doesn't used to have any content like this. So if you make a big fuss out of it, YouTube will somehow like only listen when there's a big fuss about it. Like, that is cursed, but that is just how the world works. Well, the world of YouTube at least. Also, how are you? Let's distract ourselves from crashing out. I'll make a video about it. Nice, Red. You should. Just make the thing aware, make everyone aware about it. Ask them to avoid if they see it, or like report it. I'm doing fine. I've been I've been working. I mean, like, I have been working, but my work is pretty okay lately. So I think I'm fine for now. But next week I'll be busy, so yeah, I'm not sure if I might stream. I might take a break, but we'll see, because um our work depends on how busy it is. So next month there will be an event, or not an event, a campaign. So if there's a campaign, we will have to do a lot of like graphic designing. Well, we already did like the initial part of it, the designing part. So what is the tedious part is that we have to resize the whole thing into a different size. So yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of a turn off brain, do your job kind of thing. But like, there's a lot of it. Like, it's not just like, oh, a little bit. Oh, no, it's a lot. So yeah. YouTube copyright stuff are insane. Even I seen videos of people are getting video strikes because they mention a name of a bigger YouTuber. Is it like those like controversial videos? Because like, as far as I know, they actually don't care if you're like talking about the YouTuber that is like good stuff about the YouTuber. But if you're talking about like bad stuff about them, like controversies or scandals, then they will report you, and they will claim the video, and they'll claim all the revenue that the video has made, which is kind of like bro moment, because like, hey, you did something wrong, you're not owning up to it, and now you're claiming my video. Like, are you okay? You know what I mean? I've been zipping my mouth shut in for enough, so it's time to speak up. Yeah, hopefully there are more people like talking about this incident, because I feel like YouTube is like a rich man's playground. Like, if you're rich, you can claim any video you want. But if you're like just a normie VTuber or YouTuber just trying to like make content for fun, sometimes for fun you suddenly like end up in the corporate world. Like suddenly, like, some random corporate guy will just take your video away, and you'll be like, what? But I'm just here to like make videos. I'm not here trying to hurt anyone. But somehow, like, you'll end up like in your own grave. Cause like I said, YouTube is literally a rich man's playground. I think everywhere is sort of like this, but YouTube is being really obvious about it. Like, as long as you have money, as long as you have power, like, YouTube doesn't care who you are. Like, as long as the person is like a big YouTuber or something like that, like, they literally would take will listen to the YouTuber that's like claiming your video. So I made a short about it. If my video ain't working, I'm becoming Catholic and eat straws. I never talked about this. Okay, man. But the thing is, like, I don't know. It really, YouTube really only listens to you if you're like a big YouTuber. You know, that's just how the world is. It's kind of upsetting, but what can we do about it? You know, it is what it is. Hang on. Okay. I'll be streaming just for a bit because I'm going out to celebrate someone's birthday today. I'm really excited because I'm going to a theme park after so many years. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Yes, there we go. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to a theme park after so many years. So, I'm excited. I haven't been to a theme park in a long time, and I feel like I've been missing out, you know. I miss like the roller coasters and you know the environment. But the one that I'm going to is an indoor one. So yeah. I hope it's impressive. I mean like a lot of people think it's impressive that it's indoors. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't need to queue up so long. And then after that, we'll be going to a place that Linus Tech Tips went. Because apparently he said that that place is really good. So I think you'll you know go and check it out if it's really that good, you know. Capitalism at its finest. Yeah, capitalism always wins. Cool art. Oh, thanks. This is Johnny from JoJo. Johnny Joestar. Yeah, the seventh JoJo. That's cool. Happy birthday to them. Yeah, I'm really excited to celebrate their birthday because they haven't celebrated their birthday in like ages, like an actual birthday thing, you know, like going out, having cake. You know, I really love to spoil people who haven't celebrated their birthday or really hate celebrating their birthday because you know it's like the day that they are born and they're like, no, it's not important, you know, but I think it's a good opportunity for them to feel happy. So yeah, really excited. Anyway, I kind of forget how to color already because it's been a while since I've colored. So my coloring style keeps changing. So I really hope that I really hope that it's as good as the ones I did before. Because I don't draw as much anymore, my coloring kind of like is weak now. But what can we do? We have life. I kind of wish that I have more time to draw lately. Like I can like draw a lot more. So like my skill is still, you know, up there. But you know, sometimes I'm just addicted to video games, you know? Sometimes video games, sometimes it's like tiredness from work. So when I come back, it's like, oh, I'm so excited to draw, and then I just fall asleep, like, bruh, you know? So I wish it was like times during COVID where I just had so much time on my hands that I could just, you know, color and draw the whole day and you know it's not bad or anything. Like I remember my peak was when I drew Kafka. Kafka was my peak art, man. That is my favorite art. I feel like selling it to the point because I really put a lot of I don't know. It's like I don't need to think so much, and the drawing just looks that good. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just really sad that I can't draw like I used to anymore. I guess your skills kind of just diminish after like a long time of not drawing. Like even if you do draw, like even right now I'm still drawing, but I'm like drawing like once a month, or like, you know, like few times per month. Like I realized that I haven't even uploaded a drawing in 4 months, I think, on my art account. So I was like, oh no, I forgot to upload something, so I'll just like draw something real quick. And like I told myself that I'm supposed to finish this Johnny art like in a week, but guess what? I got lazy. Monster Hunter update came out, so yeah, I kind of am regretful. Oof, it's okay. I kind of remember how I colored, which is like, oh, as long as you feel it, you go for it, you know. So I'm just gonna try and feel it and go for it. Okay. Gonna give some color here. Maybe a little bit bright. Yeah. Nice. And then I'll put some color here. Let me focus real quick, guys. Same, it's hard for me to find any time to draw. Yeah, I feel like if it's cause like we don't have time to draw, our skills just kind of bleh, you know. Oh well, what can we do? You know, there's a meme of like it is what it is, and it really is what it is. I kind of find I kind of accept that saying, because at first I was like, that saying is so annoying, you know, like why do you want to say it? You know, it's kind of But lately I'm like, you know what? That saying is kind of like true. You know, it really is what it is. You can't do anything about it. You know, it's a yikes moment. All right, this should be good. Nice. I think this drawing is kind of almost done actually. Just need to render it a bit more. I really like adding these white blocks in the drawing. Really makes your drawing pop. Okay, now for the skin. Makes his skin so shiny, actually. Give it a bit more like variance of color, you know. And then his blue lipstick. Actually, let me just tweak this lipstick a bit. We're making a baby girl, guys. just add like this color. No. Yeah. Now the drawing looks more like pop. If it's not for the white hard shadows for the white, then it looks very like, you know, it looks fine, but it can be better. So I'm just gonna add it for the hair. Oops. Oh, add it for the hair. Okay, this part is like the dark part, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of white right here. It would be cool if I just added like a neon orange maybe. Like a glow. Oop. Add. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense, never mind. Because that part is supposed to be the shadows. Okay, nice. This drawing is looking good. Now I want to draw some clouds. Wish me luck, guys. I do not know how to draw clouds. If we never try, we never know, okay? We gotta challenge ourselves in drawing some clouds. So I am terrible. So what I've observed about clouds is that they kind of have like this 3D feel to them for some reason. I didn't know clouds feel 3D, but they just are for some reason. So a good rule of thumb on when like you're going out is just observe some stuff around you, you know. Sometimes it might really help you on your drawing. I remember watching like this short of a Disney guy being interviewed, and he said something very interesting, which is art is not a skill, it's an observation. Okay, don't quote me on that, but it's something similar to this. So he said he's not a great artist, but the way he learned art is by observing. So by observing, he actually learned much more than learning art itself. So he just said that if you want to learn how to draw a horse or something, don't look up tutorials online, but rather experience it in real life yourself. Or not even tutorials, but you can just find videos of horses running and stuff. So it really helps you like understand how the horse move and like how the horse like muscles would look like, you know. Everything is just to study life itself. Don't study the art, but study life itself. I think that's a really good advice that the Disney guy gave. And honestly, Disney is so goated, but come on, man. After that live action, come on, man, you know. Let me try and add some yellow. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to do the clouds. Don't really know how. No, soft light is better. Maybe I'll add some texture to the sky. Oh, I was like, why is my yellow so green? Because it's literally near the green. Okay. I actually don't know how to do backgrounds. Wow, that's kind of sad. Maybe we'll do like a sunset thing. Okay, don't pick a dirty color. I am very bad at this. Okay, let me just try and find a picture of a sunset. Maybe that will help. Wow. Okay, sunsets are so pretty. Okay, well, if it's a sunset, then this whole color scheme needs to be orange. A dark orange, maybe like this type of orange. Okay, now my character pops. If it wasn't for the contrast of the background, my character wouldn't even like pop. Okay, maybe I'll just take a random drawing, like a random screenshot, cause my color is so bad. Okay, I'm literally using Google Images, so, or maybe I should just open it in another artboard canvas. Oh, copy images. Yes. Okay, there we go. Not gonna lie, I really like sunsets. Okay, let me just color this again. Wow, this looks so cool. What? Okay, first we color in. Oh. Okay, I want to trust the process, so let's just color this. I'll trust the process for now, because this is a bit too funny looking. Okay, then then red. Red. And then orange. Orange. And then this purpley color. Oh, it makes the drawing very, very dirty. Maybe just this. Something like this. There we go. Now we create a focus on Johnny, which is the guy. So it's good that your background should contrast your subject, because otherwise your subject will just blend in with the background and it doesn't look good. Okay, so let me just look at the clouds. Okay, so I was wrong. Clouds in sunsets will look purpley. So let's change that. Let's change it. Okay, this looks good. And then instead of the shadowy part, it is the light part. So see, I rather use this type of thing for reference than looking tutorial online of them teaching you how to draw a sunset, because really you really need to observe, really need to understand. So let me try and see how clouds work. Okay, let me see if I can use any. Oh. Oh gosh. Okay, maybe we'll do this and then we'll color in the shadows, which is red, I think. Oh gosh, okay. Don't clip it. And then we do this. Oh my gosh, my VTuber is glitching. I think I'll just use my JPEG. I mean my PNG for now. I'm sorry guys, there is no VTubing looking today. Let me just change back. So sorry that you guys had to see that. Hello, I am back. In the meantime, I'm gonna change the settings back for my VTuber because it's really awkward to use mouse tracking actually. I mean, it is a good idea, not gonna lie, but yeah, kinda sad that it doesn't work out. What is this? Face lean. Face lean is C, I think. Hang on, let me just do my settings real quick, just in case I forget. Then this one is body angle X. Then body angle Y. Let's see. To 10, 15. Alright. Hello. Sorry that you guys can't see my VTuber today. Okay, so let's continue. Seems like it's not just the very dark purple, but like an orange look. We're learning together, guys, because I am so bad at drawing clouds. Okay, maybe like a little bit like this. Yeah, now it looks like a cloud. And then we can like erase some parts so that like the shadows, like, you know, it doesn't cover the whole thing. Something like this. Like if it looks believable, then it's good, you know. There we go. What else do we need? Do we need a sun? I don't think we need a sun. We don't need a sun. This is good. Nice. Maybe I can add like sun rays. Maybe that would be a cool thing. Sun ray from here, maybe? Okay. Need to make it thicker. Okay, something like this. So naturally your eyes will go to the character instead. And then this is my favorite part, guys. And then we will do our filter or render or something like that. So now we will use probably like a yellow, and then we would do an overlay, maybe like multiply. Wait, let me check. Maybe soft light, because okay, so this is so that the character blends in with the background, so it doesn't look like, oh, he's like very, like the background is like a green screen edited, you know. So what we're doing now is that we're trying to make the character blend in with the background so that he looks part of the background. It looks like he's inside the drawing a little bit, you know. Okay, so after that, then we will try and make and blend the edges. Okay, not blend, but we'll try and put some lighting on the character so that it looks more believable. So I think in this case the lighting would be a backlight, which is a very, very unique type of lighting that really makes the character pop. So try and add it on the edges and on the protruding parts of the drawing. Just maybe this thing here, it's protruding out, this thing here. And especially this gold horseshoe. So now we will change to glow dodge. This is very glowy. Then we'll turn it down a little bit. Maybe I'll turn this soft light down too. Turn it a little bit down. And then there's another way we can make it even more cool, is we can change the color of the line art so that it looks more blendy, like it's blending with the environment. So you're just gonna give it a little bit like light, you know, just enhance the effect even more. Once again, I used a yellow which is not a nice yellow, so I'm just gonna rewind a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit slightly orange. Yeah, I think this looks much better. I like a yellow, maybe. Yeah, much better. Okay, let's continue. Doesn't it make your character just look like he blends in with the environment now? Like it's much more nice. Okay, now the next thing is to add a little bit of strong yellows onto your drawing. So the biggest part of this drawing is this blue sweater here. So let me just turn off the filters. So look, before and after, before and after. Doesn't it look like he's more like part of the drawing? Before, after. But maybe it's a bit too much. Maybe I'll just lower it like this. Yeah. Or maybe this can be like orange. Yeah, I think orange is good because yellow might be a bit too washed out, like it's washing out your drawing. Okay. I think orange is a good highlight. Let me just change it a little bit to orange. Add a little bit more. Okay. Now we will add the harsh colors, which is on the sweater. So you guys will understand what I'm trying to say. So you know, remember just now I did like this hard light thing. So now we're gonna add a little bit of yellow on it. Or maybe orange. Maybe yellow. So I'll add this so that it looks part of the art. Like here. Here, this is good. Oops, I just realized I'm on a different layer. Like here. Here. Okay, maybe this one needs a little bit light. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Nice. I feel like I missed this. Could make some orange over here. And then turn on the filter again. Kind of want to redo this lighting. Maybe I'll use a stronger yellow. Hold on. Let me cook. Let me try at least. And then Yeah, now he looks more like part of the drawing. Okay, you know, I also want to add some orange on the skin. So let me just add that. Skin. A little bit of orange. So he has a tint of the sun on him. There we go. Damn, this looks pretty promising. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to add. Oh yes, I would usually add a noise filter. So let me just open a noise filter. I don't know, but adding a filter kind of just makes your drawing a little bit more unique. And then change it to overlay. Lower down the opacity. So you see, like after I add a noise filter, it looks more, I don't know, it just somehow looks nice. There we go. Now we are done. Okay, I just realized that I should probably add some shadows here. And then shadow here. Ooh. You would just add another layer. And then add a shadow here. There we go. Nice. What is this weird thing? Okay, well. Gonna do some finishing touches. think it's safe to say that I'm done. Let me just do my signature real quick. Put in white. Oh my gosh, I haven't signed a drawing in so long. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're done. Oh, I feel so proud of this drawing. Alright, I'm gonna post it like right after this. Wow, I'm just admiring it right now. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the results. I want to thank my mom, my dad. I want to thank the crew. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good so far. Let me just add a little bit more glow to some of these parts that I totally did not forget. Like here a bit. Yeah, okay. Better. Let's go. Maybe I can add a little bit more things to the heart. Can add the white thingy, like maybe like here. And then I'll add the yellow. There we go. Nice. Pretty happy with the drawing. Thanks, Amber. I'm really glad that you guys stayed with me and, you know, watch the art look slowly good, like improving and stuff with the filters and stuff like that. I'm really happy with the results. Alright, so I'm back. I'm using my webcam tracking now. Much more lively. But yeah, I think today's stream is really successful. I finished the drawing finally after like so long of like just leaving it there and procrastinating. But yeah, I feel really happy with the results. I think I'll try and sketch a new thing. If not, I'll probably just stream a game or something. But yeah, I'm really glad that you guys stayed with me throughout the entire process. And I think I'm done streaming for today. I thank you guys so much for coming in. Thanks for chatting with me. It really helps me focus somehow. I hope to see you guys next week. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming to my stream. Okay, I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully I'll be streaming next week. And yeah, looking forward to meet you guys again. Bye bye.